Hi, welcome our automotive show EKG Canadian Enthusiast. Join me on this show, grab some snacks and please stay with me because you're going to enjoy my show very well today. Today we're going to talk about motor news, of course. First, let's start with a teaser. Now, Kia have teased the upcoming launch of the Kia Carens, which is the Kia's compact MPV for the Indian market and the Asian markets. Now, the Kia Carens was previously produced from 1999 until 2015-2017 time period. That Kia Carens was a purpose-built mid-size / compact MPV, but the new Kia Carens is actually a Kia Solstice, a Kia Solstice, which is virtual in the terms. It's a subcompact SUV on MPV form, but it does reduce cost significantly for Kia. Now, if you think about this would have the same engines as the Kia Seltos, same engines and same gearboxes. Now, I have seen the styling. Now, I have seen the styling far as I can see from the teaser. It does look very exciting, but I don't think it looks very distinctive as the old Kia Carens. That is the only complaint I have. My next fear, could this be just a subcompact SUV with MPV body style? Because MPVs are very different class of vehicles, because Kia should not mix these two up. That's the only thing I have. That's a fact. So yeah, so moving on from the Kia Carens, let's talk about Peugeot. Peugeot announced that they will go full electric by 2030 for all European markets. Now, for European markets, they want to go electric, but for other markets, they will not go full electric in 2030. Now, what does that show? Globally, it's different. Continent to continent, country to country, it's different how the infrastructure is done. That's the point. So, while in Europe, countries might go EV before everyone else, but that does not mean continents or regions like Asia or North America can go full electric because of infrastructure. It's the simple fact. And plus, I don't think everyone wants to buy electric EV under the current technology, because current EVs are compromised in many certain ways. That's the fact. So I would want to see what Peugeot's roadmap post 2030 in the EV world, but let's see how that goes. Polestar have decided to increase the horsepower of the Polestar 2's dual motor model. Now it makes 476 horsepower for only selected European markets only. Now not to 60 is now down to 4.4 seconds. So that's very much quick. Fun fact, this has the same performance numbers as a Tesla Model 3 performance. So if anyone who said, if there's any Tesla fanboys who would say like, my Tesla is quicker than a damn Polestar 2, you are not. Now a Polestar is quick as your Tesla. It might be even quicker because they actually underrate their performance, just so people should know. That's fairly impressive. And this is actually online internet update, which is the OTA update in selected European markets. It will be done once you purchase the vehicle in the Polestar shop in the web, and then they give you for £1,000. That's how it will be working out. Audi has announced the next generation Audi R8 will go full electric. Now, for me personally, I got two problems with this. In 2015 and 2017, Audi did sell a full electric Audi R8, and that R8 was a disaster. It did not sell well. It was a financial disaster. But it did not to 60 in 3.9 seconds, so it wasn't exactly slow. But this is the thing. The Audi R8 is always known to be a little bit affordable as a supercar, isn't it? It's affordable. But by going electric EV, my concern is, would the Audi R8 become a hypercar, like a $1 million Rimac? Problem is, the world don't need $1 million hypercars anymore, in my personal opinion, because a Porsche 911 can out-drag them or even keep up with them. But it's an EV. That's the general fact. Now, would this be just a Rimac? In my personal opinion, this is going to be a Rimac. But that's a good thing. But I don't know the appeal of the R8 would be good once you start charging $1 million+ for EV R8. So yes, get the R8s right now when you can. Collect them and keep them, because in the future R8s are going to be very expensive and very exclusive. Moving on, Renault have teased the Renault Austral, the replacement for the Renault Kadjar, the subcompact SUV. In Europe, they claim it's a RAV4 competitor. I don't know how that works in Europe, because in Europe everything is smaller than in North America, fairly honest. I mean, in Europe roads are smaller, so everything is classified a lot smaller, and that's why that's why Europeans don't buy massive luxury pickup trucks. And then rather than saying that, they just say they are just cheaply built. They are not. It's just that they can't fit them in their roads. And this will be sharing platforms with the Nissan Versace and the upcoming Nissan Rogue Sport. So look forward to see hybrid drivetrains and turbocharged engines, but don't expect diesel engines, I will tell you that. Moving on, Mazda have debuted Europe only Mazda 2. It's technically a rebadged Toyota Yaris, but what's wrong with the Toyota Yaris? It's comfortable, it's well built, it's well equipped, good value for money, and especially in hybrid form, it's extremely fuel economical. It will do 60 to 70 miles per gallon, so it's not a bad vehicle. So this will be powered by a 1.5 liter 4-cylinder engine with a hybrid system, making 114 horsepower and 109 mile top speed, 0 to 69.7 seconds. Now for North Americans, you might say it's slow. This is Europe I'm talking about. In these markets, subcompact cars are all about comfort and equipment levels, not about performance in standard form. Prices are not announced, but I would say prices will start around $20,000 to around $28,000 in my rough estimation. Moving on. Yes, Hyundai has now introduced a new trim level for the Tucson. Yep. From Tucson, new trim level. It's the new XRT trim. It's based on the SLE convenience package trim level, just so you should know. It's technically a more rugged looking trim level with no chrome whatsoever, blacked out wheels, blacked out windows, blah 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 blah. Technically it doesn't have any more off-road capabilities, but it's just more rugged looking design. That's what truly it is. Now, the only way you can have this thing is by the non-hybrid 2.5 liter 4-cylinder with 187 horsepower. And you can have this thing with front wheel drive. Why would you buy this XRT trim with front wheel drive when this is a rugged trim level? I don't know why. So please buy all-wheel drive if you got common sense. Prices for the Tucson starts from $26,175 all the way to $38,000 plus. So overall, the Tucson getting XRT trim is good, but don't buy this thing with front-wheel drive. Then you are entirely beating the purpose of buying this vehicle in the first place. So thank you very much for joining me on this show. Thank you very much.